Charlie Kirk was not a saint. I'm not sure who needs to hear that, so let me say it distinctly and clearly one more time. Charlie Kirk was not a saint. He was a man, and men are fallible. We make mistakes. And the biggest mistake that Charlie Kirk made was that he was an expert at coalition building. But when you build coalitions, that means that you're bringing in people who are diametrically opposed to one another. And when you're the person doing that, it means that you can kind of lie a lot of the time. And as Ben Shapiro pointed out in the Patrick Bet-David podcast, that's something that Charlie Kirk did in fact do, because he would send a text message to one person and then at the very same time send a text message to another person with two thoughts that were diametrically opposed to one another. Because that's what coalition building is. It's power over principle. And when you're trying to win elections, it's actually what you have to do, because you need to bring these various forces together. But for Charlie Kirk, what that actually did was it caused all of this infighting on the right. And I say on the right because many of the people that are claiming to be on the right side of the aisle have very left-wing ideologies and left-wing, make that principles. So that's how you do in fact have Dave Smith here saying that Charlie platformed and defended me. And guess what? That's not a bonus. That's not a boon. That's not something that you can use to defend Charlie Kirk. That's something that somebody like me is going to point out that was a weakness of his, because he also platformed and defended Candace Owens, and to his unfortunate dying day, he was a big fan of Tucker Carlson. We all know Tucker Carlson as an evil bigot, but that is why the Vice President of the United States today can't condemn the bigotry and, honestly, the anti-Western talking points that are coming out of the mouth of Tucker Carlson. So to say that Charlie Kirk was this wonderful human being, maybe. A lot of people consider him a great guy. I consider him a good guy, but a good guy who was also flawed. And his biggest flaw was this coalition building, because now we're infighting on the right between people who, quite frankly, have nothing to do with conservatism. And so now you have all of these competing ideologies, many of which don't belong on the right side of the political aisle. And the reason for that is because of somebody like a Charlie Kirk. So when you use Charlie Kirk to defend your own terrible takes, I'm going to use that and say, yes, you're right. Charlie Kirk did defend you, but that's not something that you can use to defend yourself, because your takes are horrible, and because Charlie Kirk was not a saint and just a man. Charlie Kirk could and was, in fact, wrong many, many times. This is the Red, White, and Blue Jew, aka Jake Donnelly, saying until next time, folks, see ya, and stop the hero worship.